Hi guys, Maik Wiedenbach here. Today we're fixing a huge problem, your chest. Hey Mike, my chest isn't growing, my chest isn't coming along, my chest. All right, stop. If your chest isn't growing, ask yourself, am I doing this correctly? Meaning, can I create tension in my pecs? Or am I falling? Or am I really using my delts and my tricep when I'm pressing, right? Because the pecs do this. So you must have an inward intention at all times, okay? So if you can't activate your chest without weights, make them hurt like so, you're wasting your time, okay? And number 2, planes of motion. I'm oversimplifying, but the chest basically can do something like this, something like this, and something like this. All right, what do I do with this? Well, you could run the bench. So you start here and you're tucking yourself in, just like so, driving them overhead, an inward intention, get your 10 reps, and then you are coming down all the way until you reach the flat bench, right? So as you go lower, you're involving more chest fibers, which offsets the fatigue from the sets you have been doing, okay? So with the planes of motion. Then, number 3, like we talked about last week with the back, is always the strength curve, right? So we all like the middle, right, of the strength curve. Just like incline press, dips, it's fun, lots of weight. What about the bookends? The stretched and the contracted phase. Are we doing those? So one way you could play them would be here. Let's say you're just having a small rep, come back out, and then a full, having more emphasis on the stretch. Do not do this with dumbbells, okay? Dumbbells don't work down here. Ditto the contraction. So you could do a double contraction. So that should be in every workout, okay? So when all this is covered and you're working with really good form, meaning you get in that feeling, you can throw in some fun things, such as one of my favorites, the triple fly variation, sort of. So you're standing very tall, and then pushing the chest out for the second 5, and then leaning forward a little bit for the last 5. Or you could walk it out, okay? So you get a couple flies. Please note my inward intention here. And then stand out here. And then you could kneel down for the last 5. Or, one I really like is the kneeling chest press. This is a demo weight, by the way. I'm actually much stronger. You're pushing down, getting that squeeze, push down, get that squeeze. As you fatigue, get a couple little ones in here, and then a couple more in here. So that could be one, or if you only have dumbbells at your gym, there's a couple ways you could play it, in a mechanical drop set. So the simplest version would be starting with flies here. As you tire out, going to push flies and then into presses. Please note, I never lock out. Keep the tension. The other thing you could do is, these aren't great, but if you have hex dumbbells, could squeeze them tight for the squeeze press, as the name indicates, and then go into regular presses. And then as you sit up, you could have your body pull your hands apart, you squeezing them together, just like so. So now mind you, all this only works if you have the feeling to do this, right? You're rolling forward, you're done. See, my pec actually relaxes now and my shoulders work. So then, for better or worse, I have pretty good legs. So during my leg days, between, let's say, leg extension, I could do some wide grip push-ups. There's nothing. How to do a push-up? A push-up should actually be called a push away from the earth. Wide grip for the pecs, warping the floor, and trying to push the earth away, as opposed to this. This isn't the Marines, okay? This is bodybuilding. You work in your chest like this. So my lengthy point that I'm trying to make is that you can add all the volume in the world. If the volume is crap, it's pointless. So activate, cover the planes of motion, work the strength curve, then add volume. Get huge, Maik out.